Poor little guy. Hey, what's up everybody? John here, Delighted Acres Farm. And I got a project that I got to work on this morning. I actually had a couple of projects because I got out early this morning. I got about 7 o'clock and I got out here and mowed, and it's supposed to be about 102 later today, and it is just now coming on about 11:30 or so, and it's not bad. The temperature did not get below 80 last night, but the breeze has been blowing quite a bit, and so that kept it pretty okay. And it's been overcast all morning, and so it really has not been a problem. But I wanted to make sure I was out here and got some stuff done before it does get hot later. So if it's supposed to be 102 later, then I think we're going to be pretty good getting some stuff done in the overcast. So we're a long way from 102. I think we may be right around 90 right now. But so like I said, I got out here, I mowed, I got another project I got to work on, and I'll show you here in a second. I'll tell you about it. So I'm out here underneath all the trees, and you can see tree, and I'm standing underneath one, and it has grown so much. The limbs have grown down so much that there's some that are only hanging about 3 foot from the ground. And so what I've done, I brought out the pole saw, and I'm going to cut those up just in short lengths. Instead of cutting down big limbs that then I have to trim up, I'm going to trim them as I go so that it's just easier to deal with. But I can't mow under them. I can't get under them when I'm on the mower. And there's one, I don't know if it'll show up on camera when I show you guys, but there's one right up here, the main one coming out. There's a split starting in it, and so I would rather go ahead, cut it now as best I can before the whole weight of it comes down and it becomes, necessary to remove it. So anyway, I'm back here. There's the chicken coop. There's the additional run that I made last year, and things are going well with this. The girls seem to like it pretty good. They get to run back and forth. They have 3 times the space they did than whenever they were just in here. So I turned this into all of this. And so anyway, we might take a look at them and say hi here in a little bit. But anyway, let me show you guys what I'm talking about as far as these limbs go. So there's the trees, and we get down here, and you see how low this is, how low they're hanging. If you come back up this way, so that is, it's just an old limb. Let's see if I can see the split. So I don't know if that's noticeable, but it is splitting like right in the middle right there. Of course, there's been a lot of trimming up over the years, but I was thinking there was I don't know if you can see that split I just showed y'all. There's daylight showing through that branch. So this one here definitely needs to come off, and that's the one that comes down here anyway. Just in the last few weeks, this growth has gotten longer, and so the weight has pulled it down past the top of this post, and a couple weeks ago it was above that post. So this really needs to be trimmed up, needs to be taken care of. And notice how much room, I mean, it's just that coming off from right there that is a problem. So, and this is all gnarly looking. That's hard to tell, but all these little limbs and branches, they've broken in ice storms and had been cut down and different stuff. And so these are old trees. I know you can't get an idea of how big around that is, but I got 2 garbage cans here, and they both would almost fit in front of this. So that's how wide that is. So almost 2 garbage cans wide. So I'm gonna get my pole saw out, and I don't know if you guys, I brought our new, right there, I brought our new, angle you guys down. I'm trying to be fancy here and it's not working. Our new Gorilla Cart right there. So I brought it with the pole saw, and I brought electric cord and my gloves. And when I get all this cut up, the plan is that I'm gonna put stuff in the cart and haul it off to the burn pit. Possibly. I'll see how much time. I may just have time to cut this down and trim it up as I go. I may not have time to haul it off today, but I came prepared with the Gorilla Cart and the hooks right behind the lawnmower. So y'all, that's pretty awesome. So I'm excited about this cart. And if you watched the last video, you know I'm excited about this cart. So anyway, I'm gonna get my stuff ready to go, and I'm gonna get started trimming. Thank you guys for watching today, and let's see what we can get into. Got my electric cord. Plug this baby in right there. There we go. But now I gotta get it all stretched out because this is a long cord, and the other end does not just come out. So there we go. Hope it doesn't hit me in the face. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Bing. All right, there we go. Did not hit me in the face, and I appreciate that. Back here. Get this hooked on here. I don't know if you guys, when you use electric cord, do y'all wrap around, kind of tighten a knot with the whatever you're plugging into it? I do that because it just helps it not to come unplugged. So there we go. Now, how's that? Nope. Let's see. What am I missing? Did this thing trip? Troubleshooting time. Hey, there we go. Evidently that thing tripped. Let's see now. Oh yeah. All right. Get my handy dandy gloves on here. Y'all remind me, and here in a little while, I'm going to show you something here on the ground. Are y'all familiar with ant lions? Do you know what an ant lion is, or what an ant lion den looks like? Little bug that makes a little cone-shaped hole or structure in the sand. And you get little bitty bugs come in there, and as those little bitty bugs come in, they fall down in that cone, and as they try to crawl up, they disturb that sand, and the little bug, the ant lion that's down in that cone, down under the sand, they come up out of there and grab that bug and take them back down and eat it. And so I think they're pretty awesome. It's pretty neat little thing, and I always liked them as a kid, but I don't know that I've ever dug up one of those to see if the little bug is in there, what the antlion even looks like. So I don't think I'm gonna do that today, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like here after a while. So anyway, let me get you guys set up so you can see what I'm doing. And probably a lot of this was gonna be time lapse because there's a lot to do and y'all don't wanna watch all of that in real time. So anyway, let me get you guys set up real quick. All right, that's a good start. That'd be a good place for you guys. So, I mean, I could start back here and cut a section off and that whole thing would fall. But then I would have to cut different parts of it. And that's not what I want to do. So I want to do this as I go as best I can. So we're gonna start right here. All right, one. Man, you guys are in such a treat. Such a treat. You get to watch me work. Oh man, like butter. Like butter. Well, some of us like frozen butter, but still. So I am in a little bit of a hurry. Well, I don't need to be. See what I did? I cut it too big. I still had to trim it up. I kind of do that sometimes. I get in a situation where I'm gonna take it my time, I'm gonna take it easy, gonna take it slow, and I start making progress, and then I start to get in a hurry. I think, oh, I can knock this out, but I don't necessarily need to just knock it out. I don't think I need this under my shirt right now either. A microphone. But can you guys tell already just how much better that looks? So much better. Hot diggity. All right. Let's get some over here. Oh, I gotta rest my arms. All right, give me a second. Boy, well, there was more to that one than I thought. Whew. All right, well, hold on, seriously, now I do need to give my arms a break. So I think you guys started in the shade. But cutting all that, you wound up over here in the sunshine, and that was, I'm sorry about that, but guys, what a difference. What a difference that is. And so right now, I'm resting my arms, but here in just a couple minutes, I'm gonna go and trim some right there on the other side of the tree. I'm probably not gonna trim a whole lot more off the trees. Like I said, I get in a hurry sometimes. And so what I need to do there's still a lot of this that I'm gonna have to piece out, just trim it up so it's easier to manage whenever I go to haul it off. And I'm still not sure if I'm gonna haul it to the burn pit, or if I'm just gonna stack it over here against the tree, or somewhere nearby. We got a tree over here that a friend of mine that rents our pasture back here, who has the cows, here a while back I had a big, huge dead limb that it might have been, at the base of the limb, might have been 4 feet, 3 feet probably, 3 to 3.5 feet diameter. And he trimmed that up, he and his grandson, and they got it cut up and they have it stacked over here against the tree. And so I may do that with this one here, because I don't know if we want to throw it in a burn pit and burn it, or if we just want to hang on to it and use it for another purpose. All in all, it's probably going to get burned, but I'm just not sure how, if it's going to be a burn pit or for some other reason. But anyway, so how you guys doing as I wait, as my arms recover? And so the thing with this pole saw, if you watched a previous video, oh gosh, it's been a few months. I did some trimming up front, and it extends out, it telescopes. There's levers on it where I can make, so right now it's as short as it will go, but I can almost double that length and get much higher. But y'all, when you got that much weight at the end of a pole and you're controlling it with your two hands, I got bad hands sometimes, and so it doesn't do me very good to put a whole lot of torque and pressure and stuff on my hands, because they will start to feel like fire, or they will go numb, or they'll hurt tonight into tomorrow, maybe even seize up sometimes. And so I got to know where too far is, and so I try not to telescope it out and get all that extra weight. But when I go to trim it all up, when I cut it up into smaller pieces, that pole will come off of it, and the handle will then attach to the saw itself. So if you saw that video when I did that, then you know. But if you're new and you haven't seen that, this is a pretty cool little tool. Yes, it is electric. You plug it in. It's still got pretty good power, but it's handy because it's the length that it is. It'll double in length, or it'll be like a little chainsaw. And so that's what I'm going to do, is I'll change it up, make it into a little chainsaw. I don't think I'm going to need to get my gas-powered chainsaw, but if I do, you know, I'll get to play with a little powerful chainsaw. But anyway. Just in that little amount of time, the last 10-15 minutes, I'm starting to feel the heat coming in, because the clouds are starting to burn away. The sun is not necessarily hidden anymore, and so I'm not going to take a whole lot of time doing this, just because it's hot, and I don't want to be out here too much when it's hot. So I'm going to finish my little break here, and then I'm going to get back to it. But first, I'll show y'all, if they'll stay, the grasshoppers. So they're jumping all over the place, but they're hanging out here on the fence. And they are all along the fence, over there, all through the grass. As I walk along, I don't know if you can even see them, but they're like popcorn. They're gross. I hate them. We're gonna take that off, and then we're gonna take the pole off, And then I can take this and attach that right there. And I got a little chainsaw. So there you go, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. And I gotta get my cord all situated because I got it all wrapped up, but I'm about to do this thing. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna trim all this up, at least get started on it. It's a big pile of mess right now. I had said that, so just above you guys is the other piece that I was gonna cut down, but I know I'm gonna run out of time. So I'm gonna leave that for another time. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started cutting this up. Plus, my knee is starting to bother me, doggone it. All right, a little at a time here. I think that will actually fit in the Gorilla Cart. See, that's what happens when you get a big brand new Gorilla Cart. You can fit bigger things in it. You know what? I need a platform. I need a workbench. Luckily, I have a Gorilla Cart. Oh boy. Seriously, that is heavy. Aw, dagnabbit. Y'all, so much for my pristine Gorilla Cart. I just took a chunk out of it. All right, so I need to take this out here. I am gonna just put it in the burn pit. And all the rest of this, I'm just gonna leave it for right now because I don't think I can handle working on this. It is heating up rather quickly, and with health issues I've been having, it's not gonna do me any good to try to do more. I'll have to wait till another day when it's not quite so warm, but it's a good start, guys. I know a lot of YouTubers, they put out their videos and they start the project and they get the project done, and that's just not gonna be me today. This will be for another time to finish. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna take this out to the burn pit, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna show you guys the antlion dens. Stay tuned. Alright, y'all. You see those little traps? Those are antlion dens. So, like I said, little bug crawls down in there and gets stuck, tries to crawl out, disturbs the sand. Up from the middle comes a antlion and comes up and grabs it and takes it back down and eats it. So that's what they look like. If you have any of those around your place and you didn't know what made those little divots in the sand, well, there you go, antlions. So they're, this time of year for us, they are everywhere. So if I go out through here, there's antlion dens all throughout all the sandy soil we got here. So how about this? A whole bunch more right there. Antlions. Alright, y'all, that's going to be it for today. My battery's about to die, so you guys, thanks for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all, hit like, click all the stuff, do what you do. I love you guys. Y'all have a great rest of your day, whatever day it is you're watching this. See you on the next video. Poor little guy.